Hello, everyone, and welcome to Yoga Therapy, made possible by UCLA Health's Integrative Medicine Collaborative. My name is Julie, and I'm here to be your guide today. Let's come to a seat or standing posture, entirely up to you. Both options are correct. And let's take a moment here just to notice how much energy it takes to sit and stand. For those of you who have ever convalesced or had issue or procedures, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, just get a sense of that strength that it takes. Abdominal strength, core strength. Remember, the core is not just the six-pack muscles, it's this whole band that wraps around, band of muscles. Seated or standing, calling to mind the strength and the focus that it takes to be in this mountain pose. Noticing, as we do every time we come to the mat, we stop before we start. It's an opportunity to download, to connect mind to body. Take a moment here and notice how you are feeling. There's no right or wrong. It could be energetic or emotional. Whatever's coming up for you, how are you feeling in this moment? And from here, begin consciously breathing in and out through the nostrils. The breath initiates in the abdominal region. Set a rhythm and a pace. Inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils. We're here for about 30 more seconds. Smoothing out any rough edges. Equal parts inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, circle, sweep, reach up. Exhale, follow the breath down as you fold. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, fold, sweep and reach, lengthening. Press the palms together. Exhale, hands at the heart. Inhale and sigh it out. 2 more like that. With the inhale, we lengthen. With the exhale, we flex and fold. And once again, try to make this as smooth as you can. Thumbs to the sternum. Inhale and sigh it out. Last time like this. Halfway up and fold. Sweep and reach. Close the pose. Inhale and exhale. Drop the hands by the side of the body. With your inhale, reach both arms up. Grab onto the right wrist with the left hand and crescent pose toward the left. Make sure you have equal pressure on both feet. And yes, that right hip is coming to the right side. Look down at the earth as you inhale. Exhale, look straight ahead. Inhale here. Exhale, look all the way up if you're able. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, press the palms together, hands at the heart. Inhale and sigh it out. Inhale, reach. Grab the opposite wrist. So right wrist grabs onto left. And with your exhale, crescent toward the right, equal pressure on the feet. Left hip kicks away. From center, look down at the earth with your inhale. Exhale, look straight ahead. Inhale here. And exhale, look all the way up as far as you're able. Inhale, reach all the way up. And exhale, press the palms together, hands at the heart. Inhaling and exhaling. Bring the hands to the hips with your inhale. Right leg comes up. Exhale, take it out. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, back to center. Other side, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, take it down and tap. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale down. Last one. Switching sides. And now bring a rotation in the torso, bringing the flesh of the torso round and round the spine. Notice that you chose a direction as you head in the opposite direction. One more time in this direction. As you come back to the center, hands hang by the side of the body. Take the top of the right foot and press it into the mat. And we're going to move in a circular motion here. Top of the foot, getting a release in the part of the foot that connects to the ankle and the lower leg. Come back to center and go to the left side. Circular motion. And then switch. And come back to the center. Let's come into a heel and toe motion. You're in a wide-legged stand. With your inhale, sweep and reach. With your exhale, lead with the heart as you come into the flat back. Pressing the hands into the thighs, keep a micro bend in the knees tracking right over the feet. Take an inhale here. And on your exhale, come into a fold further or backing off if you feel any discomfort. Let's nod the head, releasing the neck. If you're standing, bend in the knee, tuck the chin to the chest, and slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Look down at the right foot. You're going to pivot the right foot so that the right heel is in alignment with the left arch. Extend the arms straight out and bend the right knee right over the right foot. So it's tracking over the foot. Feet are not exceeding the toes. Palms are down, light pressure of the fingers together. Again, we have equal pressure here. So this is a warrior two pose. Make sure you're breathing. Release the shoulders. Hands are no higher than the shoulders. Keep the legs where they are. And with your inhale, reach the right arm up. And the left hand comes to the left leg. Exhale, back to the warrior two. Inhale, exalt. Exhale, return. Do a few more on your own. And the next time the right arm comes up, we're going to hold the pose. Breathing. You can look straight ahead. You can look down at that left foot. You can look up to the right arm. Discerning and choosing. And notice the strength that it takes, not just physical strength, maybe mental and emotional strength to practice the warrior two. Take an inhale here. Keep the legs where they are and exhale back to the warrior two. Straighten out the right knee. We're going to take a triangle pose here. And I'm going to practice on the left side of the chair. You have the option of using the chair here. So make sure you have that heel and arch alignment. We're going to straighten out the right leg if you haven't already, and reach the right hand down for the chair or the floor or the leg, right leg. The left arm reaches up. It can also stay on the left hip. So this is Trikonasana or triangle pose. Make sure you are breathing. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, bring the left arm to the right. And inhale, peel it open. And exhale, close. That is your posture. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, close. letting the neck and the head follow. And the next time you come into the triangle pose, hold the pose. Remember that left arm can come to the left hip, it can reach up. Right hand can be on the chair, feeling the strength of the triangle. It's the strongest shape that there is in geometry. Take a deep inhale here. Wherever you are, hold the pose and exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Drop the hands, pivot that right foot, forward fold here. Inhale, reach. And exhale, follow the breath down. Hands on the thighs, below the knees, at the feet, reaching for the floor, breathing. Releasing tongue. Tucking the chin to the chest as you slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Let's come back into a heel and toe motion, returning to the seated or standing mountain pose with a neutral spine. Make sure that tail is tucked. We're taking a postural break. Still consciously breathing. Remember, it's the most important part of the practice. If you are standing, slowly come to the right side of the chair. We're going to practice this series on this side. Heel and toe, heel and toe, heel and toe. Here's the wide stance again. Make sure that tail is tucked. This time look down at the left foot and pivot the left foot. Left heel in alignment with the right arch. Bend the left knee right over the left foot and extend the arms. Palms are to the earth. Light pressure of the fingers together. This is the warrior two pose. If the eyes are open, looking down the length of that left arm, check the placement of the hands, equal height in the arms, no higher than the shoulder. With your inhale, left arm comes up, right arm back. Exhale back to the warrior two. Continue on your own. Keep the legs as still as you can. With the inhale, exalting. And with the exhale, returning to Virabhadrasana 2 or warrior 2. One more like this. And the next time you exalt the warrior, we're going to hold the pose. And again, you can look down at that right foot, look straight ahead, maybe looking up at that left hand, breathing. Strength, focusing on strength today. Take a deep inhale here. And with your exhale, return to the warrior two. Straighten out that left knee, kick out the right hip, and we're going to take the triangle pose here. So the left hand can come to the chair. If you're seated, just reach that left hand, left knee will be bent. You're reaching it toward the left foot. And if you're standing, you have the option of taking the Trikonasana with the left hand all the way to the leg, left leg or left foot. And make sure you are breathing. Keep that right foot as flat to the earth as you can. Holding the pose, not holding the breath. Release the tongue. Again, feel the strength of the triangle. On your inhale, come all the way up. Drop the hands with the exhale, pivot the left foot. Inhale, sweep and reach. And exhale, follow the breath down as you fold and shake the head. If you're standing, bend in the knee, tuck the chin to the chest as you come all the way up to standing, and in a heel and toe motion, return to the neutral, seated or standing mountain pose. Still consciously breathing. Once again, do a brief check-in here and notice how you are feeling. It's a big reason we come to the mat is to connect mind to body via the neck using the breath. We're going to practice a chair pose today. So if you're seated, you're fine. If you're standing, bend in the knee and make sure the knees are tracking right over the feet. And let's have the feet hip width apart. Let's bring the hands to the thighs and feel that triangle again. This time it's open to the back. Make sure you're breathing. You can also extend the arms straight out with the palms facing each other, or you can bring the hands up with a bend in the elbow. Take a deep inhale here. And with your exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, come up, and exhale, sweep. Continue on your own. Inhaling through the nostrils. Option here with the exhale through the mouth. One more like this. Inhale, come all the way up. Press the palms together, exhaling hands at the heart. And once again, feel that heat, that shift that you have created, that you have generated. Increase in pulse rate. Let's sweep left and right again, but first let's find the chair pose. Release the hands. If you're standing, bend the knees. Make sure knees are tracking right over the feet. Hands can be on the hips. Straight away, straight up with the bend in the elbow. Inhale and exhale, sweep right. Inhale and exhale, sweep left. And continue on your own. Every inhale, bringing in fresh oxygenated air, delivering it to the red blood cells. And every exhale, releasing CO2, releasing the past. One more time on each side. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, press the palms together, hands at the heart, thumbs at the sternum. We're going to try a balancing pose today. Balancing postures are great for memory, also great for physical balance. Let's bring the hands down by the side of the body. And once again, you have the opportunity to use the chair. So first, if you're seated, you're going to start by sitting up tall and lifting that right knee, right foot off of the ground, and then come to the top of the left foot, so the left toes. And here you are balancing. You can have branches or one branch or not. If you are standing, bring the left hand to the chair, standing on the right side of the chair. And same thing, lifting that right foot, keeping the left foot as flat as you can. You can also externally rotate that right hip, maybe bringing the right foot to the thigh. And again, you have the option here of having one branch. Wherever you are, make sure you're breathing. Pressing the tongue to the roof of the mouth here helps us with balance. Maybe try that, maybe not. Strength of mind. Single-minded focus. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, release. Releasing the hand and the foot. And it's a nice and easy tap and twist. Whether you're in the chair or standing, bringing the top of the opposite foot to the mat. One more time on each side. As you come back to neutral, if you're standing, come to the left side of the chair. Right hand comes to the chair. And let's start that experiment again. If you're seated, you're going to kickstand the left foot and come onto the tip of the right toes. At any time, you can lift that foot off the ground. Choose a spot to stare at, straight ahead. And if you're standing, you can lift the leg. You can have one finger on the chair, maybe bringing that left foot to the right thigh or calf muscle. And once you have your point straight ahead that you can focus on, maybe pressing the tongue to the roof, just start to experiment. Have a childlike curiosity. If you fall off balance, that's part of the practice. Make sure you are breathing. Vriksasana, or tree pose. And this is exactly what the ancients did. They said, how can I be strong like a tree? How can I be present like a tree? Take a deep inhale and exhale, release. Come back to the neutral seated or standing posture. Let's all come to the chair now, taking a seat. We'll try one more balanced posture today. Start by sitting up as tall as you can. And if you're able to, come off of the back of the chair. So you're not leaning back on the chair, you're sitting up tall. All right, now we're going to press the hips into the chair and lean back. So balanced postures require a lot of core strength. Lean back and come on to the tips of both toes. So this is plenty. Make sure the chin is slightly tucked here. If you'd like a little bit more, you can start to lift one leg at a time off of the floor. So now balancing on the tailbone, maybe lifting both feet off the floor. Again, tongue to roof of mouth. Use your drishti gaze, your eyes to find a point straight ahead that is not moving. Maybe extending the legs and the arms, maybe not. And again, make sure you are breathing. Take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, release. We're going to do a nice soothing hip release now. Take the outer edge of the right foot and externally rotate the right knee, right hip. You can stay here breathing out, which is good. Or you can lift that right foot, flexing the right foot and bringing it to the left thigh, which is also good. Make sure you're breathing. And one last option here is to lean forward. Release the tongue. Release the shoulders as you are releasing the right hip. Take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, release. We'll go to the opposite side. Let's start gently with the outer edge of the left foot. Gently is great. You can stay here, or you can bend that left knee, flex the left foot. Make sure that right foot is facing forward, right knee right on top of right ankle. Last option here is to fold forward. Let's hold this for 3 breaths. On your next exhale, slowly come up and release. A little bit more for the hip here. We did all of those, the triangles and the warrior poses. You're going to clasp onto the back of the right hamstring and rotate the right ankle. Maybe grab onto the shin, right knee toward right armpit. And let's come into a hold here, sitting up as tall as you can. Take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, release. And we'll go to the opposite side, rotating the ankle. Maybe coming to the shin, maybe not. Making adjustment for that right leg, possibly coming into a hold as you breathe. Really nice for the hip and the low back and the hip. On your next exhale, release the left foot down. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, follow the breath as you hold. You can clasp the elbows back behind the knees. Hands can be on the thighs, reaching toward the feet. Breathing into the back of the lung and the back of the heart. Let's practice 3 extended exhales here on your own. Inhale and sigh it out. 2 more on your own. Tuck the chin to the chest as you slowly roll up. Neutral spine. Now sitting back onto the back of the chair or coming onto your back. We'll be here for about a minute, sitting in stillness and quiet. And let's once again notice how you feel. All options are correct. Letting go of conscious breathing if you haven't already. Think about the strength that it takes to sit and stand where we began, physical strength, the strength it takes to follow the cueing, no small feat there. And also maybe some of the postures and poses were new to you today, the strength that it takes to be open to newness. And ask yourself here at the end of our time together, where in your life would you like to have more strength? It might have something to do with a physicality or a habit, or in a relationship, might have something to do with nutrition or memory. Where in your life would you like to cultivate more strength? Remembering that yogic principles teach if you can see it in your mind's eye, you can manifest it onto the easel that we call our lives. Slowly let that go as you bring awareness to the breath and begin consciously breathing in and out. Bring the hands by the side of the body with your inhale, sweep and reach. Bring the thumbs to the forehead for clarity of thought. Bring the thumbs to the mouth for consistency of speech. And bring the thumbs to the heart for kindness in action. Teacher in me acknowledges and bows to and respects the teacher, the wisdom, the strength in each one of you. Namaste.
Thank you, Julie.
You're welcome.